Good evening, everyone. So nice to see so many folks out tonight for a band concert. It's been such a long time for our children to be able to perform and to see people in the audience to perform for, and we're so excited. I want to thank the band directors here in Rock Hill School District for inviting me to be here the last day and a half. The students have done a great job. And the first piece we played was called Star Splitter Fanfare by Brian Balmages. And it is actually about stars that actually split way far in the galaxy, and the amount of light that comes from these occasions that happen deep in space. So that was the inspiration for this piece. So we're going to stay in space for a little while. The next piece that we're playing is called Nebula. And what I love about this piece, is written by Randall Standridge, is it has the tonalities and the chord structures of music that you would hear that we all, when you think of music that would be space music, like when you hear The Planets by Gustav Holst, and when you hear John Williams and the Star Wars trilogy music or the Star Trek music, it has kind of those tonalities to it. So you're going to hear things that are very dissonant. You'll hear some things from the trombones that sound like comets flashing by, all kinds of neat things. And this is a very challenging piece for any young band, and they've handled it very, very well. It's called Nebula. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna change it up a little bit. Could you hear all the space music? Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. They did a great job on this piece. We're gonna change it up a little bit. A dance style that is a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun putting it together. It's called Danza del Mambo.
Presenting this plaque to Connie Grantham, clinician, in appreciation of your musical contributions to the Rock Hill School District Middle School Honor Band.
I want to give you just a couple of housekeeping items, then I want to turn it over to Ms. Grantham for our last selection. At the end of our concert, the students are going to go and put their instruments away in their cases, and then they'll come meet you back here. So you don't need to follow them that way. Most of them will come back to you. You could hang out here or in the lobby or make a run for it, but they're going to make their way back to you here, so no need to go that way. Just hang tight. And students, the music that you've been playing for a couple days, that's yours. You can take that with you and do with as you please. They could play this whole concert again for you when you get home. I would like Ms. Grantham to now, she's going to wrap this up for us, and thank you guys so much for being here with us. We're having a blast.
Thank you. I hope that you have heard something tonight that sounds a lot different than what you hear at the house. Because when beginners and intermediate students are playing, it is, I think, a family event. For one, the child's got to learn how to put things together and how to make those sounds, but also for the family to understand that they're not going to be playing beautiful music right away. In fact, it might even sound like we're out on a farm and many animals have come home to our house to reside while we are trying to learn how to make sounds. I always used to call the very first day of band when we played with instruments and we actually made a sound the Make a Joyful Noise Day. And no matter what came out of those instruments, it was such a joyful time because it was the beginning of their journey to being a musician. And I think families sometimes, I have had students say, "Mom, I have to go out in the yard to play," or I have to go in the basement or something like that. But as parents, and even if there's brothers and sisters here, it seems like all the time you hear these sounds, you go, "What in the world is that today?" Then all of a sudden you go, "Wait a minute, I think I know what that song is. That's Mary Had a Little Lamb." I mean, we didn't kill the lamb. It's Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then you hear other songs, childhood songs that we all know. And the next thing you know, your child's trying out for honor bands and region bands. And somehow along the way, the joyful noise that you hear at the beginning of playing has really turned into a beautiful sound, a joyful sound. And to see students that learn so quickly how music can be a very important part of their lives as a teacher is so rewarding. I know every year when I would start band, I was like, "How in the world does this trombone go together?" I literally have to take it out of the case and put it together one more time so I could tell the students the right thing. But then when they get to something like this, and they know what to do, and application of all these skills is just so rewarding. Imagine a world without music. Can't do it. The good Lord gave us birds that sing in the spring and all the time, provided us with all kinds of sounds. I just can't imagine a world without music. And to be able to make music with your peers and your friends, and it be a lifelong activity that you can do is such a great gift to give to a child. So I encourage you as parents to continue to encourage your child to be involved in music, not just in middle school, but also in high school and also in college if they choose to do that. If they choose to not do that, find something to keep them involved in music, because it really is essential to everything that we do. Everything that we do. And if it was removed away, I don't know how much we could take it without it. So thank you for letting me be here tonight. I hope you've enjoyed what you've heard so far. Haven't they done a great job? Yes. We're going to finish up. I love the title of this piece. It was just written this year, in 2021, by a composer named Robert Sheldon. Robert Sheldon has been a composer of band music from beginner bands all the way up to grade 5 and 6 bands. He's an outstanding composer. But the title of this piece is Looking Up. And I think that's where we are today in our world. Looking up. We have to look up and look forward to whatever life challenges are. I don't know about you, but I think we've gone through a time of just being tired and not knowing what to expect. And just the hope of looking up in better times is so encouraging. And it's really encouraging because we're at a band concert and we are playing music, and we hope that you enjoy this. This is called Looking Up by Robert Sheldon. Thank you so much for being here.